Hi guys, we have entered the fifth month of the year on Saturday, and it's appropriate for me to tell you something about the vibration of number 5. Um, it's ruled by planet Mercury, and tomorrow it is entering the sign of Gemini. And this means that it's coming home because it rules the sign of Gemini and along with the Virgo sign, and it will be in direct movement almost the whole month. On the 29th, it will go into retrograde and it will stay there till the 22nd of June. So we are okay. So we are getting the proper Mercurian energies in this month. So communication, movement, non-routine, creativity, intellect, and also youth, because it's the rule of the youth, the early stage, so teenagers. It will, in a way, cause maybe some tensions regarding this, let's say, age group. Teenager, we all know what teenager looks like. We were a teenager, or still are, and this means that in teenage years you want to be independent, you want to be free, you want to rebel, you want to express whatever is on your mind, you want to socialize, you want to communicate, you want to create. Hormones are rushing through your body, so there's imbalance, and you want to be on the move. You don't want to stay put, or let's say be caged, and you definitely don't want routine. So it's constant change all around you, the mood swings, the sudden decisions which are frustrating to others, your restlessness, or you are restless. So it's really test for your parents' patience. Okay, so that's why I say that the teenagers are our greatest teachers. They are teaching us patience, and they are teaching also how to set the personal boundaries without reacting. Okay, so patience, non-reactive states, and setting boundaries are the biggest issues in May. And this is not just in situations with teenagers, it's in all situations that in a way cause us to react, so they are our triggers. In May, therefore, it's important to just check which people trigger you the most and why. Okay, and try to figure out, is this the lesson in patience? Is this the lesson in learning how to respond, not to react? Or is this the lesson in a way how to set the boundaries with the people, or all together? So this is the first point. The second one is reaching balance, so not be on the extremes or on the polarities, but bringing them together. So joining the polarities together and reaching the balance, which is one of the natural abilities of the number 5, because it lies in between the 1 and the 10. And if you want, you can reach balance like this. And the fourth one is, be careful of indulging too much into everything. Okay, because you want to experience the world, because you want to learn through experiencing, through socializing, through communication, through debate, whatever. It's all connected with satisfying the senses, the earthly ones, so the smell, the taste, the touch, the sight, the hearing, and do not let that turn into addictions. Okay? Because too much of indulging, too much of the experiencing or satisfying the senses leads to overwhelm, and you know that that's not okay, because addictions appear and we are having hard time getting rid of them. So in May, it's important to just see what, or also who are the people, or what are the things that you cannot live without. Or if you ask yourself, can I live without this? And you say yes, then it's not an addiction. But if you say no, then it's an addiction. So you will see that addiction is not just like drugs, alcohol, sex, and so on. It's also chocolate, sugar, it's doing sports, it's also yoga, it's also daily walks, it's also whatever you cannot live without. Okay? And they are so-called positive things that you can do. But if you can't live without that, it can be your identity, and this means that you cannot live without that, because you are nothing. You feel like you are nothing without that. So this is what is one of the most important things to think about in May. And connected with that is learning how to commit. Okay? So if you are committed to change something in your life, although it means a routine, this will help you to change your life. Okay? Routine cannot always be boring, or isn't always boring. So it's just in your head. And the biggest lesson or biggest challenge for number 5 is actually learning to commit, because you are so, in a way, unable to commit, or let's say to stay put, or stay in one place for a long period or longer periods of time. Okay, that's why you are found everywhere but home. Even if you are at home, you are not at home, because you are, in a way, thinking about or dreaming about to be in another place. So learning how to commit, learning how to reach the balance, learning how to be patient, learning how to set personal boundaries, learning how to not react but respond, are one of the main lessons, or let's say homeworks, that we need to do in May, in order to advance or progress. Okay, so have a great May, and I will be with you next month. Bye.